Hello, everyone. So I think we're live. Maybe yes, no. Okay. Let me get the link and let me send it. Okay, yeah, I see some of the things here. Okay. I don't see the live here. Where is the live? It says that I'm already live. Okay, yes, it says that it's streaming now. Just getting the link. Okay. Okay, so we're good with this. Okay. We're good with this as well. Okay, oh, someone sent me a direct message. Who was it? I don't see it. And there's nothing here. Okay. Don't let the PS5 distract you. Let's see if someone joins or not. Okay, I have someone. There is one person. Hello, one person. Let's see. Let me move this here. You can just give it a second. Not a second, a few minutes. And then we can start, I guess. Hi, yeah, there's someone there. Nice. Hello. Sorry for joining late. Okay, we have someone that makes it worth it. So we can. Oh, okay, cool. I have so many things here. All right, can you hear me? You can hear me, right? I'll just prepare everything. So I already have this. We'll open LinkedIn. Because I wanna, okay, cool. Yeah, you can hear me. And wanna open this because I wanna show you something here. And I'm gonna be using my own, no, this is not it. Profile to create my resume, okay? And yeah, so everyone that's joining, we're just waiting for more people to join. Let me share the link somewhere else as well. Let me share here on Twitter or X. Okay, this is gonna be recorded anyway, and I'm gonna upload it. I think it stays on YouTube. Anyways. Okay. Sorry about that. I was typing something. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess we can begin, and maybe more people will join. Maybe not. Who knows? See something. Just put live. Okay. Cool. This is another one. Siren. Anyways, let's just leave it there. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just begin, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna the people that have joined and everyone here, you can just I'm sure that you're on the Discord. That's how you know about this, or maybe from Reddit or any other social media where I posted this. Yeah, you can send me like a DM on Discord, and then I'll give you access to this website, okay? So that you can create your resume for free. So this is like a paid tool, but I'll give you free access for joining the live. And even if you're watching this after the live, I will also give you free access. So don't worry about that. Yeah, that. Let's go to resumeboostai.com. Let's create a resume, and you can upload your resume, but let's create one from scratch. This is already created. Let me maybe sign up with a different account, one that has credits. Okay, yeah. So yeah, what I did was just go to create resume, and then it takes you to this, this is the resume builder, and I'm gonna maybe move it a little bit here. Okay. And this is already a resume that's been created. I'm just gonna create mine. I'm just gonna use my name and all of that. Okay. So the first thing is the name, right? So for the name, well, I'm just gonna put my name, right? So this is my name, so I'm just gonna use that. Whether it goes to the left side, whether it goes to the center, it doesn't matter. It's what looks good, okay? So just go by how it looks. Like if you like it there, just leave it there. If you like it in the center, just put it in the center. There's an option to move it to the center. So here, name position. So you can put it in the center, okay? I like to put it on the left side. You can also control like the size of it. I would say this is too small for it. You still want it to be a little bit prominent. Do you think it's okay if it's all caps or not? I've seen all caps as long as it's not like super big, right? So let's say that you make it 26, right? And then you put all caps. See, it just exaggerates too much. It overpowers everything else, you see? It's just way too much, right? So I would just recommend the first one could be like just uppercase, and then the rest just lowercase, right? Just like that. It looks better that way. But yeah, feel free to see how it looks for you, okay? But yeah, all caps. I don't use personally all caps, but you can go for all caps if it looks good, okay? So it's all about how it looks. I guess this looks fine, right? So maybe 24 or 26 is fine. But don't go like above that, because otherwise it just overpowers everything else. And you don't want it to do that, okay? All right, so the name, that's pretty, it's like a default one, right? That you need to have, it's required, they need to know who you are. The short bio, okay. So for this one, I would say don't have one, because that's for LinkedIn put it on LinkedIn. If you want to have a short bio, just put it on LinkedIn, and don't put it on your resume because you're utilizing a space that you can use for something else. Okay, so that's why you don't wanna have like a short bio. It just occupies a space, and they won't read it. They have limited time, like the recruiters, so they won't be reading all of this short bio unless they have a lot of time. But even then, I wouldn't recommend like having a short bio. So I'm just gonna delete this. I'm not a fan of them. Okay, but you can have it. The option is here, so feel free to add it if you want to. Okay. All right. So then we have the email. So for the email, I'm not gonna put my email. You see it there. It's fine. Okay. So yeah. So I'm just gonna put my email, and then yeah. So just put the email, the phone. I'm just gonna leave that one. LinkedIn. You can put your LinkedIn. I don't know if this is mine. I don't think that's mine, but yeah. Yeah, mine is different, but yeah, whatever. So you can put your LinkedIn, email, phone, LinkedIn. You need all of them. Location. I would recommend putting your location. And the reason being is that they need to know where you are. Even if you're applying for a remote role, they need to know where you're located so that they can give you that role, okay? So that they know where you will be working from, okay? So it's important that you put your location. That's like a very important thing. So you don't have to be specific. You don't have to put your address. You don't have to be too specific about it. If you live in Austin, just put Austin, Texas. If you live in Newark, just put Newark, New Jersey, and so forth and so on. But don't go crazy about this, okay? Just put like a location like this. If you live in New York, just do New York, NY, okay? That's totally fine. I'm just gonna leave that one. Headshot, you have the option to add a headshot, and then it will add it here, and then you can upload it. If you're in the US, don't put a headshot. Don't use like a resume picture. You don't need it. It's better just text. So don't put like a resume picture, okay? So email, as I said, this is required. They need to know your email to contact you and even to start the process. A phone, also some people contact you through the phone, so you need your phone. LinkedIn, nowadays everyone has LinkedIn. I think it's better if you have LinkedIn. You should have LinkedIn. If you don't have one, just create one, and then just move everything from your resume to the LinkedIn or vice versa. Okay. Location, as I said, it's important. It's not required, but I think it's important. And if you want to put remote, I would, even if you are going for like a remote role, I would still put location. Okay. Like a place. Don't put remote, because even if it's remote, they need to know if you live in the US, like which taxes you will be paying. They need to know that. That's why even if you apply for remote jobs, they ask you like which location, so that they can work out all of the tax stuff and all of that, okay? So just put your location. They will ask you anyways if you put remote, so yeah, whatever. Okay, so work experience. So this is the meat of the resume. So this is everything for the resume, okay? I'm just gonna move some of mine, or I can just leave that there, but yeah, maybe let me just move some of mine. Let's see, let's put 3, okay? So I'm gonna go for these 3. I just pick project designer. This is a link. Anyways, let's just go here, yeah. Company, so company, you need to know the name of the company, okay? They need to know the name of the company. So in my case, it was Core States Group. It's still a company. It does something different than development, but it's still a company, so just say Core States Group. Location, so it's, I don't remember exactly, I think it's Somerset. You say Somerset, New Jersey. Job title, this is important. They need to know what role you were there, while you were there, right? Which role you had. So I think I was project designer, yeah, okay. It was an electrical engineer, but it was called project designer. And yeah, so date, just gonna, oh, you wanna put one more thing, yeah. So like for the work experience, okay? So you wanna put the latest. Right now I'm not doing it correctly. I'm putting the oldest, but yeah, I can just move it around. So I'll just complete this and then I'll move it down, okay? So May to May, okay? So May. For the format here, you can put the entire month, or you can put like an acronym, or maybe not like an acronym, but you can shorten it, right? So like if you say September, uh, September, right? You can say Sept, right? If you want to save time. I usually put the entire month, but yeah, this is also this depends on you. This is not like a big deal, whatever you put here. Okay, but you need to have like a date. They need to see that that there's like that this makes sense, right? That you've been working and not like off, not working, right? Because if you have like a big gap, they will ask you about the gap. So try not to have gaps. I know there's like a lot of circumstances and things that happen, so it's not always possible not to have gaps. But try to make them as short as you can. And if they ask you like, what happened during this period, right? Like why you have this big gap or something like that, then even then, just try to explain it and try to tell the truth, because sometimes they do like background checks and all of that, and they'll know that if you're lying or not. Also, don't alter the dates. Um, if you don't know exactly, you won't know the day, right? Because no one knows that. Or if you know, it's good, but yeah. But don't try to alter them, because if they do like a background check and then some of the dates don't match, then you're in trouble and then you won't get the job, okay? That happened to me once. I applied to a job. I almost got the job, and then I already got the job actually, and then they ran like a background check, and I think I was off by 2 months. I think I ended the role in October, and then I put December just because I didn't remember, and then I tried to explain and all of that, and there was like they didn't give me the job in the end. Okay, so here you say, what if you don't remember exactly the dates? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you don't remember exactly the dates, um, yeah, that's a good one. I would try to put the month, right? You don't wanna like the month, okay? You don't remember you should try to remember that at least, because what if they run like a background check, or maybe you can put like a date. Let's see. I don't know. Try to look for the date for the month through your pay stubs or whatever. If you don't remember, then just put. If you're like that, then just when you have the interview or when they call you in or something, then you have to tell them like, I don't remember exactly the date. I think it was October or December, but don't quote me on that. Just say like, I don't remember exactly, and then they'll know. At least they'll know. And maybe if they run like a background check, they'll know that okay, he told me before or something, right? But yeah, don't try to lie. Don't try to extend it just to like reduce the gap. That's what I'm trying to say. Just don't lie. If you don't remember, it's okay. Just put like a date, maybe something that's approximate. But yeah, don't lie, okay? And tell the recruiter, I don't remember exactly this date. I think it was between June or May or something like that. But yeah, try to have the month if you can. If there is nothing that you can do and you don't remember, and you don't have any pay stubs and you don't remember exactly when you started, then tell the recruiter, okay? All right, and then for the bullet points, just gonna copy these. Just gonna paste this here. Once again, here you can use. It doesn't matter if you use. This one already has like the bullet points with the dot there, so I don't think you can change them. But yeah, this is a standard as well. So yeah, so for the bullet points, you wanna be concise, and you want to have at least 3 of them or 2 of them, depending on the experience that you have. If you have a lot of experience, you don't want to have like 5 different bullet points, because in 2 companies, it's going to fill out the entire resume, okay? So you don't want to do that. You want to have maybe 3 or 2 relevant bullet points, okay? So don't try to extend too much here. Try to use keywords. Try to use buzzwords. Try to use words that match what they have on the position that you're applying for, on the job position that you're applying for, okay? And also try to describe what you did. So for the verbs, right? They have to be in past tense, and you want to describe what you did, how you did it, and what did you achieve. So what you did, how you did it, and what did you achieve. And while doing those three things, you have to include keywords. So try to sprinkle some keywords in there, okay? So in my case, design, so this is what I did. I designed electrical schematics for solar and renewable energy projects. And then you say for this is just like filler, right? Battery storage and charging stations using AutoCAD and Revit. So these are the keywords. What am I missing here? I'm missing what did I achieve, right? You can say like design electrical schematics for solar and renewable energy projects, for, I don't know, to maximize the battery storage of Walmart or something like that using AutoCAD and Revit. That would be better than what it is here, because here I just have like design electrical schematics for renewable energy projects. You can say such as battery storage to maximize. Why is it doing this? Storage. You can say to maximize. It's going down here. Okay, let me just do this. Storage, and you can say to maximize the solar, the efficiency, the energy efficiency in Walmart. That's not how you efficiency in Walmart stores. This is actually what I did. So design electrical schematics for solar and renewable energy projects. You can just say, just to keep it short, for renewable projects such as rooftops, ground mounts, canopies, battery storage to maximize the energy efficiency of more such. You can say using AutoCAD, that's a keyword, and I don't remember exactly what it was there before. Let's see. Revit, okay, so it was Revit. AutoCAD and Revit. Okay, yeah. So see, so yours, and this is like a long one. But yeah, just try to keep it short. Design electrical schematics for renewable energy projects, such as rooftops. See, you can just say renewable energy projects, and you can say maybe 2 of them. You don't have to explain the entire thing, right? And then you can expand once they ask you. Using AutoCAD and Revit to maximize the energy efficiency in Walmart stores. See? So this is a good bullet point. It's a strong one. And then try to do 2 of them. Or 3 if you see that you can fit them. If not, just keep it 2 or 3. See? This looks okay. See, it doesn't look that bad. So it's occupying enough space as it should, okay? All right. So that's one. So here we have another. I'm not gonna go over everything, but yeah. So that's how you do like a bullet point. So use, this is like a software to perform short circuit analysis studies on electrical panels and switchboards. See, that one's also, you have like the verb here, what you did, you use this. So this is the keyword, so you use this software to perform what? To do this on electrical panels and this, yeah. So there is no achievement here because it's just like, what did you achieve? Well, you performed the short circuit analysis studies, right? But if you can expand it, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. See, this is very vague. Use the National Electrical Code when designing different solar systems. See, so here you can say something like use the National Electrical Code when designing different solar systems. To be compliant, right? So to be compliant with state laws or something like that. I don't know. It's just like an example. But see, so this is what you achieved. You were compliant with the state laws. What did you use? The NEC, which is a keyword in and of itself, and then what did you do? Designing different. How do you use this code? Well, to design different solar systems, right? And to do what? To be compliant. Something like that, okay? What if you have multiple titles at one company because you've been promoted? If you have different titles, you can also add it here. But even so, if you have that, then you know that one work experience is gonna take almost half of the resume. So then you really have to keep it one line, just one liner like this. Otherwise, it's just you're gonna go to 2 pages. I don't recommend going to 2 pages. If you like it, it's fine. I don't think it's good. If you have different, different titles, then you can put like these two, let's say, right? So you put those two for project designer. So let's say that you wear something else there, then you can, here you're not gonna fill this out. You'll just say, I don't know, like junior designer or something like that. This is just to just make it up here, junior designer. And let me see if it works if I put the same company. Yeah, so if you have the same company and you put the same company once again, it just gets it together, and then you have like a flow here from that you went from junior designer. Let me do it like this: junior designer to project designer. And if this was your case, then just put it like that. Just put one job title, one company, and multiple job titles depending on what you did. The dates, you can also have the dates here for the junior designer. Maybe you were a junior designer from May 2021 to May 2022. So you can do something like that. So we're just gonna use this then, okay? And this is something different, but we're just gonna leave it there. Yeah, let's just leave this there. Okay, yeah, so it will look something like this, see? This is how it will look if you have multiple, if you had different roles in the same company, okay? Yes, you wanna put the most present role on the top. Yes, that's correct. That's definitely correct. Okay. Yeah, so that's the case for that. And then I'm not gonna repeat once again, but you wanna go, or you wanna add more work experience, right? So I'm gonna leave this here, okay? So SpaceX, otherwise it's gonna take us a long time. But you see, this is just one-liner. Just do like a one-liner. If you have too much experience, just do one-liner. Yeah, most recent role, and then this is the oldest role, okay? And then try to match the dates and all of that so that they have like a timeline, okay? Because once again, if you don't have a timeline, they will ask about it. They will say, what happened here? And they'll start asking questions, which is fine. Things happen. I had a gap because I had like an eye operation, so eye surgery. And I explained it that way. I said like, I have this gap because I had this eye operation, so I couldn't, work. And then they were like, okay, that makes sense. And then that was it. But yeah, sometimes they do ask like a lot. Okay, so in this case, I have 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4. So 4 different work experiences. This is actually enough. Or maybe you can add one more because you still have some space here, but just try to be careful, okay? Don't add, if you have add as much work experience as you can, but don't try to go to 2 pages. Just keep, like, if you have like a lot, really a lot, just keep a one-liner. Just do one-liner and 2 bullet points, one-liner, 2 bullet points, or 3 bullet points, or whatever. But don't go to 2 pages. It's really bad. Okay. Let's see this. Like the recruiters, when they see that you have 2 pages or 3 pages, they won't even take a look at it because it's just way too much. Just imagine yourself, like if you were a recruiter and you saw like a resume at the end of the day that was 2 pages, you wouldn't read it. I wouldn't read it. Okay, education. So here, okay, so there's another thing here. So I went to a community college, and then I went to NJIT, which was like a regular 4-year college. I usually don't list the community college here. I don't list it. I just put the final college where I got the degree, right? If you have a master's, then you do want to list the master's. So you want to list the master's and the bachelor's. But in my case, I have a community college, and the community college is just to get the credits, and then 2 years, and then you go to a 4-year school. But the final outcome of all of this, of going to the community college, is just so that you get to a 4-year school and then you get a degree. So it doesn't make sense to put the community college. It doesn't have too much weight on resumes, okay? So don't put it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna delete this. I'm just gonna have one. So school, put the school where you went to. So I went to New Jersey Institute of Technology. It's in Newark, New Jersey. have a degree in, we just say computer science. If you put Bachelor of Science, I usually do put Bachelor of Science, or this is the acronym. This is what you can also put it that way. I usually put it just Bachelor of Science, just the entire thing. Okay, and then this is fine. This is fine. Then Newark. Then put the graduation date. This doesn't have to be super accurate. You know when you graduated. You probably have pictures and stuff like that, and you know when you graduated. But yeah, just you can just put the graduation date, like like when you graduated or something like that. Mine was like December, so I'll just put December 2018. You don't have to put like the from this date to that date, but if you want to put it, feel free to put it. It doesn't have too many doesn't weigh on the resume too much either. GPA, just put it if you have like a good GPA. If you don't have a good GPA, it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, but it really depends on you, okay? For the GPA. And then skills. See, I still have some space here, so yeah, I can add another job. So I'm just gonna copy this one for now. Just so that I can fill all that space here. Change the company. Let's put NJIT or something. Okay, cool. Honors, you can put it here in additional information. If you have honors, I mean, it's a big deal when you're in school, but after you are looking for a job and stuff like that, it still looks good, actually. It still looks good, but if you want to put it, it's fine. I remember that I had like mine as well, so you can just put like this, and then they'll know, right? Some cum laude. Is that how you? That's not how you do it. But yeah. Anyways, but you get it. You can put it here, okay? So honors roll or something like that. Something like that, okay? Just put in additional information. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. So you can put it like that. Honors roll. I think that's how you say it, right? Oh, Dean's list or something like that. Okay. Yeah, let's put Dean's list. Okay. Anyways, so that's for education. So, if you have a lot of work experience, this is, I don't know if this is, well, some people recommend it. Like, if you have a lot of work experience, you want to put work experience first. If you have a lot of, well, not a lot, but like if you don't have a lot of work experience, then you want to put education first. Right now I have a lot of work experience, so I'll put work experience first. But if not, you can move the sections around. Or you can try whatever works for you. Because for mine, I do have like a lot of work experience, and I still put education first, and it works, usually it works. So this is very subjective. Some people, as I said, if you have a lot of work experience, they suggest to put it first. But yeah, it's really up to you. You can try different things. So you can maybe, have two different resumes, one with education at the top and one with education at the bottom. And then you can try, right, to see which one gets more calls. Okay? And then, well, not finally, because we still have to talk about resume templates. But yeah, so the skills. So this is one of the most important parts as well, because let's say that you're applying for a job here. Let's say that you're applying for this job here. It's a random one, okay? Here, you want to match whatever keywords they have. You want to put them on your resume. Of course, if you have them. If you don't have those skills, then you have to try to get those skills. Try to learn those skills. For example, don't lie, because if they catch you lying, then what are you gonna do, right? So let's say that you don't have experience with RDS. RDS is like a relational database for Amazon. It says here AWS Cloud Services. Learning RDS, of course, it won't be like, it's not gonna take you like 1 hour or two, right? But you can learn the basics in 1 hour. You can learn how to set up a database in 1 hour. And if you know how to do the basics, and if you know how to do that, then you can list it on your resume. Because at least if they ask you, you know how to set up like a database. You know how to do it, right? So if you don't have it, but you know that you can learn it, or you want to learn it, then put it, okay? But if it's something like really complicated, maybe it's like a software that you've never heard of, like this one here that I had. So this is the one here, like use PTW SKM. That one is very like, it's like a very archaic software. Like it's for like power analysis and stuff like that, and it's super hard to actually know that one, right? So for that one, I'm not gonna lie about that one because it's super hard to get it. But like as I said, like databases and stuff that you can learn, even like for React, just build a website doing React, using React, and you'll be fine. If you PHP Laravel, this is just like a framework, so same thing. Just learn a few things, and then you can put it on your resume, okay? But don't lie, because if you lie, then it's kind of hard once you get the job. But yeah, maybe you can figure it out on the job. I don't know. Okay, so in this case, I'm just gonna use this feature. I'm gonna paste the job description, and then I'm just gonna click on match job description, and then it will get all the things that you saw over there. See? And it's still missing some things. Let's see if it works once again. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna get all of this. Sometimes it gets everything. This time it didn't get all of this. Anyways, let's see this one. This one doesn't have too many. It just has 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this. You actually want to have like at least 1 or 2 lines, or maybe 3 lines. I don't know. Like if you're a software engineer, you can just be like, what's a good one? Jira, right? Jira. That's another one that everyone uses. Linux, right? So just feel free to put as many as you know and as many as you can learn, and yeah, because you should be able to back it up. Okay. And then, yeah, another thing. So let's say that the role is, in this case, it's Vue.js, right? So if it's a Vue.js, you probably want to have Vue.js here as the skills. And if you don't know it, if I also stream on Twitch, I do have a Twitch. I don't stream there too much. I usually do YouTube. Should I stream on Twitch? What's better about Twitch? Yeah, maybe I should. It's just I have so many things. Like I have YouTube. I have, so many things. All this social media stuff. So I don't know exactly like how to do it all at the same time. So that's why I don't do it on Twitch. But I do have a Twitch. Maybe I'll consider it. Do I get more people to see it there? It's more like popular and stuff. I tried it maybe once and then that's it. But yeah, maybe I should try. Second viewer, yeah. We've been carrying this with just the first viewer, but now we have a second viewer added here. Let's see how many people are watching. No, there's like 3 people here. One doesn't want to talk, and then the 2 of you, well, you're there, right? Yeah, thank you for watching. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, for the skills, you want to match whatever skills the job has. Streams on YouTube. You're right. Okay, yeah, maybe next time I'll do it on Twitch, okay? I'll do next one on Twitch. Or maybe I'll just repeat this one for the people that didn't see it, but I'll do it on Twitch, okay? Yeah, you're right, because you have to send the link and stuff like that if you're doing it on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I'll consider it. Yeah, so for the skills, you want to match whatever the job description is. Yeah, so if the job description says, you want to have, you need to have or know about Node and TypeScript, then you want to put Node or TypeScript, okay? And if you don't know it, just try to learn the basics, and then you can put it there, so that when they ask you, and if they put like, this is for a Vue.js engineer, they will probably ask you a lot of questions about Vue. So then you want to know about Vue, and you can just put it there and you can learn it, but you have to be prepared because the position, like the role itself, is called uh, Vue.js front end and developer, right? So this is 80% of the questions will be Vue.js, okay? Maybe 90% of the questions. Anyways, yeah, so that's what you can do for the skills. Yeah, so do that for the skills. Maybe let me look for another one that has like a lot of skills so that I can put there. This one has almost the same amount. See, this one says 7 years of experience. Maybe this one has like a lot. No, it still has not too many. Anyways, let me try this one. Okay. Okay, yeah, this one has more. See, this is better. Don't put skills like this. Front end development. Don't do that. You want keywords. These are not keywords. You want PHP, Python, Django, just technologies, right? So just put keywords, problem solving, analytic skills. Don't put these soft skills. If you're a software engineer, they don't work if you put them there. So just try, see this ended the same way as the other. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Just try to have keywords, okay? Don't put like, okay, I know how to talk to people. They know that don't do that, because you're just occupying space that you can add like a different skill, okay? So don't put that. It's good to have them, but if you're like a, I don't know, English major, or you're like a, I don't know, liberal arts major or something like that, right? But if you're like a software engineer, or maybe you're like an electrical engineer or mechanical engineer, you want to have like, AutoCAD, you want to have SolidWorks, you want to have what's another one? Sketch. There's one that's called Sketch for mechanical engineers. So you want to have those. You don't want to occupy the space with, okay, this or that, okay? All right, and that's for that. And yeah, the last thing would be the templates. How long did it take me? I don't even know. It's been a while, like years probably. Just to get it to this point, probably years. But yeah, it's been a long time. Maybe, I don't remember exactly. It's just been years. Maybe, I mean, you can build anything right now, right? You can build it. It's fine. But to polish it and get it to this point, I would say, yeah, maybe 3 years. I don't know, or two to 3 years. Okay. So now for the here for the templates here, right? So for the templating, don't use colors. I put the colors here just for some people like them, some people don't. This is actually fine. This is also actually fine. Actually fine. This is bad. I wouldn't use these colors, but they're there. Font family, try to use a list of these fonts here. These look professional. See, this looks very, very good. That one, this one here. This one, I like this one a lot. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it took a while, so yes. And there's still things that can be added, so if you have any feedback, suggestions, just let me know. Yeah, this one looks good as well. This is one of my favorites, just because I've seen like, how you see those posts about like the best resume template or something like that, and then they use this font. So this is like a special one. It's not even called Roman. It's like a very, very like, I had like obfuscated like font that I had to like, I don't even know where I found it. But yeah, but this is very good. Like this is really good. That one is also good. Yeah, you have many fonts that you can choose here. You should like this one or this one. Okay. Let me see. Maybe let me use this one because this one fits the entire thing. Okay. Font size, you can keep it between 10 and 12, 11 and 12. Don't go past 12. Even 12 is too big. You want to keep it at 11 or 10, and also it depends on the font. So, for example, this one, you have medium. See, it's also the same thing. But yeah, don't go past 10. Don't go past 12. Okay, so 10, 11, or 12 is fine. This is custom styling. So this is just to add like maybe that top border there. You want to center the name. We talked about this. You want to center the. See, this doesn't look good. So if you do that, you have to center the name. Or maybe it's fine. I don't know. But it doesn't look good to me. Name size, just keep it between this as well. Don't make it too big either. Okay. Side margin, I have 10, but you can see this is way too much, I would say. But you can play with this, and you can play with that when you, let's say that you don't have much experience, then you want to play with this. But if you have like a lot of work experience, then it's fine if you pick any of them, right? But like if you want to like feed more content, you want like a narrow side margin. If you don't have much content, then you want to add more space. That's actually a trick, because then everything just becomes like this, right? So you put everything more together, right? Okay, and show section divider. So you go here, you can show these dividers or not. If you put it like that, I don't like it, because it doesn't have like it's like visually hard to read, right? See? That's why I like to have like the divider lines. You can also add a divider line there, but it looks better if you put the name on the center. And maybe you wanna remove this. See, that also looks good. But you do wanna have some sort of line, at least for the resumes that I've done. I like it to have it like that. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like if you have any more questions, just let me know. But after this, you can just click on download resume, and then you'll go see here. And, well, this one went to the other page, but that's just because this is the cutoff line there. Let me just maybe remove something here. Seeking AI. Will that work? It didn't do anything. Okay, maybe I'll just remove this line, just for the sake of the tutorial here. Then download it again. Okay, yeah, so this is one page. This looks good, looks clean. It's not convoluted. You have like a lot of space. There's like a good line height and all of that. And never put like two columns. Just have one column. Even for the skills, don't put two columns. It's bad, because then the ATS systems are not gonna pick up all the skills and everything. So don't put two columns. Try to keep it this way. Try to keep it one column, and everything reads like this, right? So even for the machine, where this is gonna get read, then it's just gonna be one line, one line, one line. It goes by one line. So don't try to screw it up by adding more columns and stuff, okay? Okay, and yeah, that's it. So if you want access to this, just send me like a DM, and then I'll do it. I'll give you some credits that you can play with, and yeah, that's it. I think that's it for today. There's so many free tools here as well that you can use. We'll explore them maybe at different time, another time. And yeah, that's it. So I appreciate it. Thank you, the two viewers, and whoever is watching this on the recording. I appreciate it. And I'll see you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye. No problem, man. Anytime.